Please comment and subscribe.
It is a dream come true. It's like a Cinderella story. I love for my family to know that I made it, and all the people that always doubted me. You know, I had a lot of people who didn't think I was going to be anything growing up.
Yes, because I kind of slipped it out and told E accidentally, but I'm not telling anybody else. There's three things people seem to think about me. They think I'm rich, I'm not rich, I'm gonna be rich. They think I'm a gold digger, and they think that I'm fat.
Obviously, I made him very happy. I made him smile. I made him happy. And it made me happy to make him happy, and it made him happy to make me happy. And I guess I'm tired of, I don't know, everybody saying basically everything about me except for that I am not an alien or an alien's child.
Yes, he was within a week.
Please, if you're listening to me. I love Marilyn Monroe. She's my dream come true.
People are always asking me what I think about Texas. Well, I love Texas, but it looks a whole lot better in my rearview mirror.
I met him at a topless club.
I was blown away. I turned him down. I said that I had wanted to try to make something out of my life before. Do you know what's really important in life? It's not money. It's not what money can buy. It's friends.
And they always I had a lot of people pick on me and stuff, and I want them to see, you know, it's like, mwah, to all y'all.
He was very, very kind to me. There's 3 reasons why I like dogs better than I like men. Dogs are loyal, dogs are affectionate, and dogs can be fixed.
I'm a target for some reason. You know, the reason I think I am a target is because I am a happy person.
There was no inspiration because we had nothing in my hair. We didn't have a bowling alley, we didn't have agencies, we didn't have anything.
People always ask me, did I ever learn anything when I was a stripper? Yeah, I did. 1 man plus 2 beers equals $20.
My home life with my mom and my stepfather, I switched around a lot and stayed with my aunt most of the time.
My house didn't become a home until I brought my husband over.
And he'd asked me to marry him many times before, and I had always said I would like to make a name for myself because of the same problem that everyone, you would think, you married for his money. I could have married him you know, a long time ago, but I went out and I made my name and I made something of myself, and then I got married.
A man asked me once what I know about cars. I don't know nothing about power steering or radiators or crankshafts, but I know everything there is to know about back seats.
It's been fun. I mean, I didn't know someone could work this much. I hear they're fixing to do a movie on Marilyn Monroe, and if I don't get that part, I'll just die. I gotta have that part. Please, if you're listening to me. I love Marilyn Monroe. She's my dream come true. Show business, you're running crazy and wild, and it's just work, 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 and when you get home, you're so tired, you just want to go to sleep. So when I come home, it's, you know, I got all my animals, and he just brought him in there to meet me. I sat there and I talked to him, and it was, you know, it's really been nice to him, and he started brightening up, you know, and he's got these beautiful blue eyes.
Well, maybe I'm a little big boned. It wasn't physically, oh my God, you hot body, you know, like that. It was just, I loved him for so much what he had did for me and my son. I mean, I just loved him so. I've never had love like that before. No one has ever loved me and done things for me and respected me and didn't care about what people said about me. I mean, he truly loved me, and I loved him for it. You know what my granny used to say about Christmas? If you ain't got no Christmas in your heart, you ain't gonna find no Christmas under the tree. You know what I mean.
Well, obviously, all the negative comments, you know, and, I really didn't see myself getting fat. So they dog you.
Right.
After they say, oh, come here, let's do this interview. And you're like, oh, okay, talking, just a talk, you know. And then later on, they're like, Anna Nicole overdosed, or Anna Nicole this and that. And you're like,
I've been thinking about the differences between men and women. Women may fake orgasms, but men can fake whole relationships.
and I'm bubbly, and I tell it like it is. And I'm very happy, and I think that people hate to see happy people.
The teacher's at the door, and I'm just delirious. I can't even hit back because I'm spaced out. I can't believe it's happening. And finally, the teacher came to the door. Well, we went to the office, and I got expelled.
And that's how we met. And every day after that, you know, we went to breakfast, and then we started going to dinners, and just every day for 5 years. And he always told everybody that this is the woman that saved my life.
People always ask me about my childhood. Well, I didn't have a childhood, so I'm living my childhood now.
And I'm very proud of that. I fell in love with him. This is a man who took care of me, who took care of my son. He loved me unconditionally. What happened was his driver used to come into the place where I worked. If I could take it back, I'd be working at Crispy Fried Chicken.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would. I would.
Really?
I would. You know, I'm thinking in my mind now, man, what a life I had back. It's been fun. I mean, I didn't know someone could work this much. And Howard was, his girlfriend had died, and he just had lost his will to live. Well, Playboy's kind of the girl next door, and I've always been really sweet, I think. And I guess, I don't know, I think time's moving on, and they're having more women want to see women with a body of today. Until one day, you know, got to look in the mirror, and I was like, whoa.
And you talk to people and hang out the window, hello, and things like that. That was it. That's all that we had to do, so.
He was always behind me, very supportive, let me go do what I needed to do, and I always told him wanted to make a name for myself. He was always the man that said, you go and you do what you need to do. I'm here unconditionally. There's a lot of things you can do. He was very brilliant. He told me lots of stories. He made me more intelligent. He just...
I enjoyed it when I hung around my friend Jolynn, which I called her Booger, and she called me Cricket. Those are our nicknames. And we both worked at this place called Jim's Crispy Fried Chicken, slinging chicken, and then I became a breakfast cook, and I was there for 4 years. Mm-hmm. And we'd go up and down the drag, you know, and the funny thing about it is we would go up and down the drag, and we knew the cops there. There was only a few cops there, and we would tell them, hey, we would say, why don't you stop us and get all our beer bottles out and put them on top of the car and make us do these, you know, nose tests and all this. And everybody would drive out going, honk, honk, ha, 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 you're going to jail. And then the cops would let us go.
I think he was, 85 or 86.
Yeah.
I think he was 86,
yeah.
maybe.
Yes.
He was still an older gentleman.
Hi, I'm Anna Nicole Smith, and watch me in Stina's program.
I do not regret it. My thinking at the time my husband's death, I was totally devastated. And then, you know, he was so sick at the end of his death, and I knew that he was going to a better place. I knew that he didn't want me to be sad.
Well, what we did is, it was called the drag. And you go up and down the street and you drink beer.
and all the people that always doubted me. You know, I had a lot of people who didn't think I was going to be anything growing up. And I had a lot of people pick on me and stuff. And I want them to see
you know, it's like, mwah, to all y'all. When I was little, younger, probably around 13 or 14, I used to dress up and go to the mall and walk around thinking someone would discover me or something, and it never happened. And I didn't think I could ever model because, you know, I'm a big girl. But surprise, surprise. That's true. I was in 10th grade, I believe, 10th grade, and I was in metal trades. And what started the whole...
I don't even want to speak really about my husband. You know, he's not here. He's not here to defend me or himself. It was more for him and to the fact that he's going to the Lord, and it's a joyous thing.
I saw a very sick man, someone that was just really, really sick. And
well, it's wonderful. I don't care what people think. You know, this is what I chose to do. You know, I chose it, and I know my husband would have wanted me to do it the way I did it.
It took me about 3 months. About 3 months. I lost over 69 pounds. We were real creative. Well, the teacher would never catch us because everyone would go, hey! And no one knew who was talking. Well, she made up this plan. Well, if you catch anyone talking, you tell me, and you can tell them to do how many sentences you want them to do.
Well, what people don't understand is that I knew my husband 4 years prior to our marriage.
I will not talk, I will not talk, I will not talk. And then the next day, I caught him talking. I said, you do 200. And that next morning, we had metal trades together. And, you know, instead of I don't want to get anyone mad, but the real skinny models. And I think I represent more of all the women of today.
Absolutely, yes. He took care of me and my son. He was a very good man. He took me out of poverty and made me a lady. And I respect him, and I loved him very much. I gotta have that part. Please. It is a dream come true. It's like a Cinderella story. I love for my family to know that I made it. I just, I did. I quit eating. I used to just constantly eat because I was so depressed. I was very depressed.
somebody asked me what kind of men I like. I said 2 kinds, foreign and domestic.
The case is in litigation. I'm not allowed to speak. I've never ran to find my husband's money, like the tabs say I have. Mm-hmm. We just started litigation in '96, so I don't know what everyone's talking about.
No, there was no physical attraction.
I think there's somebody up there that loves me and it's giving me this chance because I've struggled my whole life. You know, I had a really rough childhood growing up, and I'm a very sweet, honest, nice person, and I think I deserve a break, and I think someone's giving it to me.